The FA Cup third round draw. What a setting. Thank you very much for joining us for a special night in a special location. We're joined by people around the world this evening. Such is the interest in the FA Cup, and alongside me a couple of men who rather enjoyed playing in this competition. Back in 1990, it was all about Ian Wright. He stole the show, scoring twice for Palace in a 3-3 draw with Manchester United. Palace lost the replay, but 3 years later, he was on the winning side with Arsenal. Once more, the final went to a replay. Ian scored in both matches against Sheffield Wednesday to help the Gunners complete what is still their only domestic cup double. Steven Gerrard won the FA Cup twice with Liverpool. His first winner's medal came in the historic treble season in 2001. His second in the 2006 final, also known as the Gerrard final, scoring twice to force extra time against West Ham in Cardiff before winning on penalties. Look, you get the message. They score goals, they won the cup. And I think, Righty, when you get a final named after you, you've kind of done all right, haven't you?
Yeah, he's kind of topped, he's kind of trumped me there.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good final for him though, wasn't it?
You did all right, Stephen, didn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't just about me. That was a fantastic team effort. Tough game against West Ham, but we managed to scrape over the line in the end.
Yeah, but it's still called a Gerrard final, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't name it that.
Stephen, it was all about you. Right, well, look, we've already had the second round, not even got to the third round, and already plenty of drama and heartbreak this weekend.
Well, I know, like for Curzon Ashton to lose it right at the death there, 10 minutes to go, it's heartbreaking for him, you've got to say, but Wimbledon have got pedigree then in the FA Cup, haven't they?
Tom Elliott with the goal there. And you actually know Adam Morgan, who had put Curzon Ashton 3-0 up. I suppose it's sort of joy and despair for him at the same time, isn't it?
For sure, definitely mixed emotions today for Adam. Fantastic player. You know, gets a hat-trick, thinks he's going to be the hero on the day, and unfortunately goes out the competition. So devastated for him, but he done terrifically well getting the 3 goals. And look, we've seen your goals from 2006, the last time Liverpool won the FA Cup. Be lovely to be their year for you, wouldn't it, this year? Yeah, I'd love it. Obviously, still got a lot of teammates in the side, and obviously, big fan of Jurgen Klopp. So I think it'd be terrific if he could take them all away. Right. And who would you love Arsenal to get in the draw, Ian? Spurs?
No, Liverpool. Just beat Liverpool. Get Liverpool out.
No chance. That's not happening.
Beat them now. Might as well beat them early. Get it done.
I think that's an answer aimed squarely at you, Stephen. All right then, well, as we're talking about Arsenal and Liverpool, let's have a look at some of the standout numbers in the draw. And yes, indeed, you can see there Arsenal, number 2, Liverpool, Stephen, for you to watch out for, number 23, Chelsea, who are the current Premier League leaders, at number 13. And let me draw your attention to number 51, that's Northern Premier STOURBRIDGE. They are the lowest ranked side left in the competition. Right, at this point, it's all about you two, no pressure at all, but don't mess it up. So, time for the balls. Off you go, Stephen. Oh, couple of road balls. Right,
we're good.
So the balls are all out. Stephen, you're putting the home teams, Ian the away teams. Off we go then, the draw for the third round.
Number 20.
Number 20 is Ipswich Town, the 1978 winners.
Number 57.
And they will play number 57, Lincoln or Oldham, who play tonight.
55.
55 is Barrow.
Get them a good draw. 64.
And they play Rochdale, 5th in League One. Only the second team this season to beat Carlisle as they knock them out on Saturday.
Sorry, Barrow.
25.
25 is Manchester United, the current holders of the FA Cup.
32.
And they will play Reading, 3rd in the Championship, the 2015 semi-finalists.
I wanted that for STOURBRIDGE. I wanted STOURBRIDGE to get.
Number 19.
Number 19 is Hull City, runners-up in 2014, of course.
Number 38.
And they will play number 38, Swansea City, struggling at the moment, 20th in the Premier League, went out it in the 3rd round last season to Oxford.
37.
37 is Sunderland, the winners back in 1973.
Number 10.
And they will play Burnley, 14th in the Premier League. Burnley, great at home this season, but they get an away draw away to Sunderland.
31.
31 is Queen's Park Rangers, 17th in the Championship. They've won just 2 of their last 24 FA Cup matches.
Number 6.
And they will play Blackburn Rovers, the 6-time winners. They last won it back in 1928.
47.
47 is Millwall, the 2004 runners-up.
Number 1.
Millwall will play AFC Bournemouth. That dramatic 4-3 win over Liverpool yesterday, of course, Stephen.
Yeah, unfortunately. 42.
42. As you probably heard, there are some West Ham United fans in with us tonight, 3-time winners.
Number 24.
And West Ham will play Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's first ever game in the FA Cup.
Out you go.
Sorry, guys.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Brighton and Hove Albion, currently playing well, second in the Championship, unbeaten in 11.
Number 62.
And they will play MK Dons or Charlton, the 2 League One sides who were goalless in their second round match.
I'm sorry.
Number 50.
Number 50 is Blackpool, currently 8th in League 2.
Number 4.
And Blackpool will face Barnsley, the winners back in 1912, currently 12th in the Championship.
43.
43 is Wigan Athletic, the 2013 winners.
Number 29.
And they will face Nottingham Forest, the 2-time winners who are currently 13th in the Championship.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Birmingham City, 5th in the Championship at the moment.
Number 27.
And they will face Newcastle United, the Championship leaders and 6-time winners of the FA Cup.
Number 13.
Number 13 is Chelsea, the Premier League leaders, the 7-time winners of the Cup. And they are at home to...
Number 52.
Number 52, Notts County or Peterborough United, who drew 2-2 in their second round match. Quite a challenge for them in the third round.
26.
26 is Middlesbrough, the 1997 runners-up.
Number 34.
And they will play Sheffield Wednesday, currently sitting 6th in the Championship.
41.
41 is West Bromwich Albion. They're on a great run, 7th in the Premier League at the moment under Tony Pulis.
Number 15.
And they will play Derby County, also on a good run of form. They've won their last 5 in the Championship.
16.
16, Everton. Fancy pulling them out. 5-time winners, reached the semi-final
Number
last
22.
season. And Everton will play Leicester City, the Premier League champions and the 4-time runners-up.
Aye.
23.
Ooh.
23, Liverpool.
Home draw.
The 7-time winners. They won it, of course, last back in 2006. We've seen the goals.
Number 63.
And Liverpool will play Newport County or Plymouth Argyle, who drew 0-0 on Saturday. What do you think,
I got the
Stephen?
job with Klopp now. He's happy now.
Happy with that?
He's got to be happy now.
Should get a job for that. 46.
46 is Wycombe Wanderers, 7th in League 2.
Number 51.
And they play Northampton Town or Stourbridge. They were postponed at the weekend due to a frozen pitch. Stourbridge, of course, the lowest ranked side left in the Cup. They will go to Wycombe if they get through.
40.
40 is Watford. Single Watford fan in here this evening. They were the semi-finalists last season, of course.
Number 11.
They will play Burton Albion, 19th in the Championship. This is the first time they've entered at the third round stage.
30.
30. Preston North End, 14th in the Championship as things stand.
Number 2.
Preston play Arsenal, the 12-time winners. Last one in 2015. So you've drawn an away tie for your boys, righty.
Number 12.
Number 12, Cardiff City, 22nd in the Championship.
Number 17.
And they will play Fulham, who are 10th in the Championship. So an all-Championship tie there, Cardiff against Fulham.
36.
36 is Stoke City, the runners-up in 2011.
Number 44.
And they will play Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are sitting 20th in the Championship.
53.
53 is Cambridge United, 12th in League 2. Luke Berry scored all 4 as they beat Coventry in round 2.
Number 21.
And they will play Leeds United, 4th in the Championship, currently their highest league position in the last 5 years.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Bristol City, 11th in the Championship. Knocked out in the third round in 8 of the last 9 seasons, but they get a home tie.
Number 61.
Against Shrewsbury or Fleetwood. They drew 0-0 on Saturday, 2 League One sides.
Number 18.
Number 18, Huddersfield Town, the 1922 winners, 8th in the Championship.
Number 54.
And Huddersfield will play Port Vale, 4-0 winners over Hartlepool in the last round.
39.
Number 39 is Tottenham Hotspur, the 8-time winners, sitting 5th in the Premier League at the moment. And Spurs are at home to...
Number 3.
Aston Villa, the 7-time winners. They last won the Cup back in 1957.
That's tricky.
Spurs
That's
at
tricky,
home
Spurs.
to Villa.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Brentford, 18th in the Championship at the moment. Beaten at the weekend.
Number 60.
And they will play Halifax Town or Eastleigh.
Got to be happy with that.
49.
49 is Bolton Wanderers, 2nd in League One. They knocked out Sheffield United 3-2 in the last round. Give them a good shake, right in.
Said I'd get them a good draw. Number 14.
Number 14 is Crystal Palace. I'm not sure you would call that a good draw necessarily. Crystal Palace, 13th in the Premier League at the moment. Runners-up, of course, last season.
28.
28 is Norwich City. They have a home draw in the third round.
35.
And Norwich will play Southampton, the 1976 winners. Thanks very much for that.
59.
59 is Sutton United. Rory Deacon's late winner defeated League 2 Cheltenham 2-1 at the weekend.
45.
They will play AFC Wimbledon after that amazing 4-3 win over Curzon Ashton on Saturday.
56.
56, that's Accrington Stanley, 20th in League 2 currently.
58.
And they will play Luton Town, who came back from 2-0 down to Solihull Moors to win 6-2 on Saturday. Right, hopefully, 2 balls left in there.
33.
33 is Rotherham United, bottom of the Championship, not been past the third round since 2002. And they will play the very last ball left in the draw, Oxford United or Macclesfield, who drew 0-0 on Friday night. You've got through it. Every single ball has come out. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your company this evening. I enjoyed that. Just to remind you that the ties are going to be played between the 6th and the 9th of January next year. Thank you very much for joining us. Special setting, special night, and a few special ties there as well. Bye-bye. And it's not goodbye though, for those of you who are watching us on BT Sport this evening. Right, let's have a little look then. Manchester United are going to be at home to Reading. There's a few Premier League ties there. Sunderland, Burnley, your old side there, Righty?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Sunderland have got good form at the minute. They're in good form.
And that's the Stam, isn't it? Taking Reading back to Manchester United as well. West Ham, Manchester City though, I think that stands out, doesn't it? I mean, that's a tough first game in the FA Cup for Pep.
Well, you can't fancy them at the moment, West Ham, the way they're playing, but I think Man City will be happy with that draw.
I think Antonio Conte will be pleased with that, don't you? Chelsea against Peterborough or Notts County, Stephen?
Yeah, I think the form they're in, the way they're playing, I think it'll depend on how many changes he makes, but if he goes full strength, you fancy them to cruise through.
Yeah, you drew Everton, Ian drew Leicester. Happy with that?
I don't think you will be if you're a Blue Nose, if you're an Evertonian. It's a tough game. You know, Leicester, they play compact on the counter-attack, so I think that's a 50-50 game.
Yeah, okay. Middlesbrough at Sheffield Wednesday as well. Right, I think you'd say that's a decent draw for Liverpool, Stephen?
Yeah, I think the boys will be happy with that. I think it's a great chance as well to blood these youngsters, give them a little bit more game time. You know, with all disrespect, with all due respect, sorry. Liverpool should go through comfortably there.
And what about Arsenal away at Preston? I suppose it's not an all Premier League tie, but going away to a lower league side in the FA Cup, it's never easy, is it?
Well, ideally, you do want to get a team that stature maybe at home, but you know, it's a test. You know, you've got to go there and you've got to dig in.
Yeah, I think Cambridge United will enjoy welcoming Leeds as well. Tottenham against Aston Villa. You said at the time, you said tricky.
It's a tricky one because they're at home, those Spurs, and they are pretty good at home. But it's a game that Villa got nothing to lose in. They could go there and cause them problems, maybe.
And Norwich
Hopefully,
against
I should-
Southampton. I
hopefully
mean,
I
I
should
think
say.
that's Norwich guaranteed through to the next round, isn't it? I mean, they're there.
I don't think your socks brought you much luck tonight, did they?
I think it was the total opposite. Right, gentlemen, thank you very much indeed from the top of the tower. And thank you all very much as well for taking part. Are you a happy hammer?
Yeah, just about.
Just about a happy hammer. All right, Matt, let me hand back to you. And of course, the winners of tonight are going to face Ipswich in the next round. So there's an incentive for them, isn't it?